All right. You ready for a big surprise?
A big surprise.
Yep.
Let's do a big surprise. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. We just sat down to record. Actually, no, I came over to record.
Yep.
And Jacob was like, I got something for you, but I got to leave.
Yeah.
So then he left.
Yep.
And now we're here and I'm just,
All right. It's a big surprise. Close your eyes.
my eyes are closed.
All right. And leave your arms like that.
Like how I have them?
Yes, exactly how you have them.
But I can't hold anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll put it across.
What? This is so weird. I'm trying to think, like, for the listener at home, what do you... I'm like uncomfortable right now.
All right. Keep your eyes closed.
All I see is black.
All right. Open them when I tell you. All right. I have a question for you, Robert Zortman.
What?
Would you make me the happiest man alive and open your eyes and be my best man?
Dude, what the fuck is this?
I'm engaged.
What? What? Are you serious? Yeah. Holy shit.
Look at
What the fuck is this? Dude, why is it so heavy?
It's a fucking sword.
Whoa. Wow, dude. Yes?
Yeah.
Holy sh... Hang on. This is heavy, guys. I'm going to put my microphone down. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not strong enough for this.
Unsheath it.
Oh, there's a protective. Holy shit. Dude. What the fuck is this? Where did you get a sword at?
Shields.
What? Is it shields? They sell swords and shields?
Yeah, and that's my best man gift for you.
Well, okay, hang on. Back up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's a best man present.
Yeah, but back up.
To what? Oh, that I'm engaged now?
How the fuck did that happen? And when?
All right. Well, first,
You put the sword away?
well, probably, but like, just so the listener at home will show a.
I'll get a photo of it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It's like legit heavy.
No, it's a real sword. Yeah.
Is it sharp?
A little bit. I had my dad etching best man on the hilt for him.
Oh, damn. So your dad did that?
Yeah, he
Fuck
lasered
yeah.
engraved it. That's where I went
Oh my God.
because he had to put that on it.
You drove all the way to West Des Moines?
Yeah, for a sword.
Dude, what am I going to use this for?
The
Chopping
wedding.
wood? Okay.
Yeah, no, you're going to be wearing that down the aisle, bud.
It's so heavy, dude. I feel like I need a cape.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tell me about it.
All right.
What the heck? Dude, what? I'm like so like giddy right now.
See, that's why I had to wait to tell you. No, because also I needed to tell you before we like put it on Facebook or anything.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because I wanted this moment on camera.
Dude, what the...
It's a fucking sofa.
That's tall.
Yeah.
That's like probably half my weight, half my
Nope.
half my height.
It's not.
How much do you think this weighs? 20 pounds?
Maybe. I don't know. Can I see it?
That's heavy.
It's not too bad. Luckily, it's mostly in the hilt.
It's the
Yeah.
handle. Damn, dude, I gotta go do some swiping.
I know.
Holy shit, dude.
All right.
Yeah, what happened? Let me
All
put
right.
this
So you want
down.
the story of how we got engaged?
Yes. When?
So it was Friday night.
Okay.
Yep,
Damn,
so-
I saw you the day after.
I know, and I couldn't tell you.
You were just being all normal.
I tried. Yeah.
Whoa, okay. What happened Friday?
So the story was it was Friday, which was Izzy's last day at her job.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Yep, which
and that
was-
probably feels great.
Yeah, which she was super excited for. She's kind of nervous for the future. And I texted her like, hey, do you want me to make you grilled cheese tonight? And she said yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And grilled cheese
Jacob grilled cheese.
is what I made for on our first date. Because I remember back on my Tinder profile, it said the last fact about me was I've never burnt a grilled cheese, and I still haven't. And that was always like a thing I did.
So that
for
was
people.
like the one night stand meal?
Yes.
Damn, so it wasn't even a date. It was like because it
Yeah.
started as a one night stand.
Like I would
because you guys
literally
don't
invite
know.
people over just for grilled cheese. Yeah.
Great fucking grilled cheese.
I know. And the same time where the first time I told her I loved her was I was making her grilled cheese, and then I had a song planned to come on. And when that song came on, I grabbed her and I slow danced with her around the kitchen, moved the grilled cheese off the heat so it wouldn't burn.
Holy shit.
And that's the first time I told her I loved her.
Damn.
So this night, and she did not expect it, I was making her grilled
I didn't
cheese.
expect it either.
Yeah. And I've had the ring for a while now.
Yeah, well, I knew that, but I didn't.
Yeah, I've just been waiting for the right time.
I
to
know
do
you've been
it.
talking about how you were like, it's probably just going to be like one of those nights where it's a perfect night.
Like I
you
didn't
know?
want to do a big like public gesture outside.
Yeah, you
'cause
just
it's
wanted to do something that's you
ours.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was making her grilled cheese, and I bought like our favorite kinds of cheese. Which the way I make a grilled cheese is I buy.
Yeah, this is the important part of the
I
story.
buy. Well, all right. So you start. I use basic white bread. Don't use anything fancy.
This is the important part of the
Well,
story.
you can cut this into different. This will be its own section. You can move everything else together. Anyway, so basic white bread, maybe like a little bit whole grain, but like nothing too fancy on bread wise.
Like a Sara Lee.
Yeah, I think that's what I have right now.
Sara Lee
Yeah.
is a great bread.
I use an olive oil and sea salt butter as a spread.
Oh, okay. So it's very creamy.
A little bit nicer, yeah. And then for the cheese, I use a just normal Colby Jack, which is like the yellow and white kind of
Colby Jack's
patchy
good.
one, and pepper jack. And
Just
what
to
I
give it
do
a
is I
little
take
kick.
2 slices, I cut them in half, and then I turned 2 of the slices sideways. So they overlap in a way that one bites just Colby Jack and one bites pepper jack, and the other 2 are mixed.
Yeah,
And then you cut it triangular, always.
always.
And I serve it with just ketchup. I'm not a huge tomato soup person.
I like tomato soup, but I do like
I think ketchup's better. I like the acidicness with it.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So that was the grilled cheese I was making for her, and one for myself.
I think you need to make it for the podcast now.
Sure. Yeah, we can do a cooking video for it. That's
it's
fun.
just a
Moist kitchen.
Moist kitchen. And the auditory medium is just sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
All right. So, and then I was making her that, and about a couple, maybe it was like a month ago, because it was for my nephew's birthday, I remember, was the day I found this song that I was like, oh, that's the next song I'm going to dance with her to.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
It's
you're
a-
a fucking...
It's a German song called Paris Syndrome. It's by just I think a band and also like another singer. Like maybe they
Okay.
combined for that.
This is a collab.
Yeah, it's called Paris Syndrome. I'll look up who it's by, but I don't know if it's a love song or not. Like it's just something about the harmony in it. I'll
And
play
it's
like
in
a small
German,
snippet of it, but that was the song I knew. So when we were making food, just talking about stuff, and I put that song like 3 songs down.
So yeah, because you're
So
music
just-
playing, yeah.
Oh, and I was just like, oof, gotta be ready for it.
Damn.
I remember earlier
That's did you feel like so nervous?
not as nervous as I expected. It was
Because you were like, this is the moment.
it was just like nothing has changed since then either. Like it's just happy.
When did you decide that you were going to do that?
Like that night.
Yeah. Like
It
when-
was earlier that day when I texted her like, hey, do you want grilled cheese?
so you were like
I've
was
been
when you were-
waiting to make her grilled cheese to propose
to
to
do
her.
it. Okay.
So I was waiting, and like we had wine.
Fuck yeah. Wine and grilled cheese, 12-year-olds.
Yeah, it was great. And then, yep. So then that song finally came on. We started slow dancing. And then she turned around for some reason, I think to look at the oven or something. And when she did that, I just dropped to one knee. I didn't even expect to drop to one knee. And I just asked her to marry me. And then she just immediately just started bawling. Like it took her a while to say yes.
She was just couldn't handle
Well, she was confused at first.
because she was
and
like,
then
what's going on?
And then just I mean, you know her. She feels so much.
Emotion. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh my God.
Yep. And then
Oh my God.
And then she called most of the people she knew.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude. That's awesome.
It was funny because when she was calling people, I was still eating my grilled cheese. And
you're like, your grilled cheese is getting cold.
well, no, she finished hers,
Okay,
luckily.
good.
Yeah.
She is the slowest eater I've ever met.
Well, no, I make one at a time. So she while she's eating her.
I'm just saying in general, you eat so slow.
I enjoy it. Anyways,
We're not going to fight on this part.
not today. Not on our special day.
Yeah, in our special day.
But like the thing is, she didn't wait to call people. So she is still sobbing.
So people are like, what's wrong?
Yeah, no. So it's like she's FaceTiming somebody, and then I just hear her best friend Beth go like, "Oh, honey, what's wrong?" And she's like, "No, it's great. It's Jacob." And then she shows up her hand, and I just hear her friend scream, and then she starts crying. I'm like, Jesus fucking
Dude, it's
Christ.
so funny. At first, they're like, did he push you down the stairs?
Yeah,
Or
like, did
no.
he leave you? Did you find out he was cheating? Like, no.
Just a
Because
ring.
she's like, it's happy. And then, yeah, she does that.
Dude, that's so funny. That's so awesome, though.
Yeah, and we had a great night before that, and then it was just like gonna continue it. Yeah,
Damn, dude, that's fucking sweet.
and then we had Saturday off together, I believe.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I saw you Saturday night.
Oh wait, yeah. So no, not Saturday off. We had Sunday off together. So Saturday we didn't see each other
Yeah.
much, but like still.
And then you hung out all day Sunday.
Yep.
Holy shit, dude.
And most of the day Monday. It was nice.
oh yeah, because she works nights now, right?
Well, she didn't work Sunday, and on Monday she worked like 3 hours during the day.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, it's not Monday. So,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is it Monday?
Yeah.
It is technically. It's a moist Monday.
It is a moist Monday,
dude,
and
fucking
we're getting moist to celebrate. Cheers.
congrats. Holy
Thank
shit,
you.
dude. I'm wow. I don't know. I like I'm just excited, dude. I really want to play with this sword.
I know.
It's so like scary.
Well, you know what we can do? Play some you can
Play
sex.
some You Could Sex and we'll be back. Happy Moist Monday.
Happy Moist Monday.
Holy shit.
Celebrate with us.
I have a situation for you.
Oh,
It's a situation. Let's go. What's up?
So, if you were to be neighbors to somebody who, A, you see naked a lot. They're walking around their house naked all the time. You know, naked neighbors. They're people who are just never clothed. They don't have like blinds on their windows. Yes,
Jacob.
you know naked neighbors. So if you had those kinds of neighbors, and then one day you were walking your dog past their house and you noticed these very fancy lights and like microphone systems, that kind of thing, like lights like this.
Oh, like in the studio here?
Yeah. What do you think people would think that you did?
OnlyFans.
Yes.
yeah. She thinks that people think we do porn.
I
Yeah,
had
but
the
why
thought
would
the
you
other
record
day.
porn in this room?
But I'm not saying that it has to be in this room. Maybe we just store it in this
This
room.
is the storage. And
I mean, there's also a sign that says Moist Monday.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that more screams porn than anything else.
Moist
had-
Monday, that sounds like an OnlyFans account.
I was
Yeah.
sitting in
and
here.
it's about to be.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. I was sitting in here the other day
Just a
and I
Jacob's
was
butthole.
I was looking around the room and I was like, I wonder if people think that we do porn because of just all of these things that happen in our life.
it's becoming a more and more common thing.
That too.
My
and
thing,
it's like you can make a killing off of it by doing nothing.
yeah, my thing
By
is,
doing an everyday activity.
I don't think people can see into our house super well.
Everyday activity.
It's an everyday activity.
Can be.
Yeah.
I just
I
don't
mean,
think,
yeah, because you got all the different, you got the, you know, the group efforts, then you got the solo plays,
Yeah.
and then you got, that's how you make your OnlyFans portfolio diverse.
there you go.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just like a businessman, so I'm trying to think like, how do you get the most biggest audience?
You're a businessman now.
You should be an agent to OnlyFans
I
porn
think that's
stars.
the point of OnlyFans is you don't need an agent anymore.
I think they do have people that work, like they have behind
I
the
believe
scenes, like
it. Like
camera
marketers.
Oh yeah,
camera
sure.
workers, editors.
Well, the big thing is getting people to message other people for you and have conversations.
Oh, yeah, because you can have one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, so if you have a team of people doing that, then they can talk to everybody.
And then the people think, oh, this hot girl's talking to me, and it's actually no, that's Steve, and he's 35 years old, and he likes long walks on the beach.
and he
That's
hates
so
his job.
fun.
But he sees the
You think he would hate his job?
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
I think Steve would like his job.
I don't know, but people would
he's
get
not-
like aggressively comment back and be like, "Look at my cock."
Maybe.
I don't,
No,
are they
definitely.
allowed to
Yeah,
respond
no,
with
I know.
images?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he probably sees a lot of cocks, and he sees her naked a lot, but never gets to be with her.
No, he
because,
just has a folder of her naked to send out when they pay him.
yeah, and it's just like, damn. But it probably makes a decent amount of money
I would hope so.
to do nothing really, just to
just
do like
It's
porn.
Just
basically like customer service at that point.
It basically is, except involving the body.
I mean, that's the service.
Yeah, that is a service. People have
Nice.
needs, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the oldest service there is.
But this episode is not about sex, but it is kind of about sex because congratulations, here we are.
I'm engaged.
Whoa. Wow, look at, there's the ring.
Yeah.
I saw that 3 months ago.
I don't know when I first got it. January or December,
I
I
saw
guess.
it a while ago. It was,
I think it was December.
No, I think it was shipping in December.
so did you know he had the ring?
Yes.
Yes.
I knew it was in this house. I knew that he shipped it to his parents' house because we have porch pirates.
Yeah.
And then I
That'd be a
knew
bummer.
he told me that he had the ring at one point. He didn't mean to. It just kind of slipped out.
I think
Like,
I remember
I know
him
what it
telling-
was. Yeah. So it was
Because you were high.
probably, but we were you were
becoming a
scrolling
common-
through, I don't even think it was Etsy. I think it was Facebook, and you saw someone like selling a ring, and it was for like a lot more money. I was like, God, that's not even how much I spent. And then you were just like, what was that?
it was that. And then
He
you
slipped it.
kept hinting about how you were $2,000 short in your savings account. And
Damn,
you were
you
like,
spent $2,000?
Not quite.
But, and I was
Round
like,
up.
because he kept being like, this is your fault. And I was like, am I like that expensive? And he was like, no, you dumb bitch. What do you think it was
That
for?
was after you knew I had the ring, though.
No, I know, but
so
I'm
it was
saying,
a joke on
yeah,
that. Not
yeah.
as that's how I hinted at
No,
it.
I know.
Okay, I want to. So since you knew that the ring was here and you knew it was coming, were you just nervous all the time?
Did you ever actually look for it? So I had to yell
'Cause
at
it's like
you when you were
Christmas.
cleaning my side of the office at one point.
Well, where'd you put it?
It was
Underneath a.
He
hidden.
explained
you-
it to me, but I don't know
You
what
probably
he's
shouldn't
talking
tell it because
about.
I'm sure you put other things there now.
No, I don't. It was hidden in a didgeridoo on my bookshelf. And it's like a short but still very wide didgeridoo. But you can't pick it up because it's too long for the shelf. You have to slide it in. So I propped the ring up and slid it in that way. So she couldn't just be like picking stuff up.
So if
had
she
to-
slides it, she drops the ring and it breaks.
Or maybe it's hidden.
Terrifying. No, I don't think I actually ever looked for the ring. I think there were a couple of times where I was cleaning the house and I would be like, wouldn't it be funny if I just like stumbled upon it?
It's just
It was
with the
hidden in our
forks.
bedroom for like a couple days, and I was like, absolutely
Was it under the
not.
barrel?
No, I think it was inside. I put it inside the instrument gourd thing.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Because
Yep.
you talked about the barrel at one point when I
That
was
was an
cleaning.
idea, yeah.
And you were like, I'm really glad I didn't put it there.
Yeah.
So you had the ring for 2 or 3 months,
Yeah.
and you were just waiting
Yep.
for the right moment.
Yep.
So like during that time, since you knew the ring was here, were you anticipating it? Were you nervous? Were you like just wait? You were like, oh, it's gonna be tonight because he's like putting on a suit or something.
Honestly, for a second after he got the ring, I was kind of that way where it was like every time we went out, I was like, this could be
This
it.
could be it.
But after he had the ring for like a month, I kind of
You forgot?
Well, not even that I forgot about it, but it was just like, well, okay, it's gonna happen when it happens. Now
Yep.
I just
Oh,
can't
so
be
you
prepared
weren't-
all the time. It's going to happen when he wants it to,
So-
and I just have to accept that.
Jacob explained the night it happened in the intro of this episode, but I'd like to hear your perspective of that night.
Yeah, how would you explain
Because
that night?
from what I remember, Jacob set this whole thing up on a Friday, making his famous grilled cheese that I've heard that you said sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, I was like, what? I really like his grilled
Wait, no,
cheese.
stop telling her what else happened. I want to see what she
Yeah, okay,
remembers.
Yeah,
so
he wants
tell
to
me-
know if I was actually paying attention.
Well,
Beforehand, probably not.
yeah, I don't think you were
That's
because
true.
there was
Where are you moving?
I've told this story I'm telling the story,
Center
so I'm
camera.
moving into the center.
camera. Okay, we got 2 cameras rolling on
You
you.
can also just sit here.
Oh, that's a camera too?
Yeah, that's your camera.
Oh, cool.
No, that's the.
That's my phone.
Yeah, but it's also the camera
That's
purely
the
put
old
on
voice
you. Yeah.
Monday.
Okay.
Somehow
So
it's just I feel like we're an ensemble. Do
It was-
re mi.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like a choir does, you know?
Yeah.
Was that on pitch at all?
No, it was a pitch.
You're a pitch. Sorry. It's gonna be weird hearing you this.
Yeah, we're looking at the back of your head.
All right, tell the story to the camera. They're the watchers and listeners. Where we're listening Friday. Set up the scene.
are you done?
I'm gonna keep talking because it's quiet. Like dead air.
You cut that out.
Anyways, yes. So it was a Friday. The thing that I really like about it was my last day at my desk job.
Ooh, nice.
So I was already just like in a pretty good mood because I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going to go back to the restaurant scene, which is where I really like being. I'm going to be on my feet again. Like I just feel more like myself.
Yeah.
In that kind of scene. So I was already in a really good mood because I had my last day. I packed up my desk. I was like ready to start this new chapter of my life.
Did you have a lot of stuff? Did you have your desk decorated?
I'm actually curious. How much did you have there?
Did you have, like, photos up and shit?
I started cleaning when I put in my 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
what-
move back over here. I have to talk to you guys. And I
That's
don't
why
like
I was
not-
wondering why you moved there
not
in the
saying.
first place.
Well, because I thought I was just going to tell a story.
It's a podcast.
And also, it's our podcast where we are bad at letting people talk.
It's true.
I think I'm bad at letting people
No,
talk.
but I had a decent amount of things on my desk. I would, if I could take my headphones off, I would go and get something. But I had my favorite thing on my desk. I had a coworker who is like my mom coworker,
Nice.
and she has like a 7-year-old daughter.
What?
And her 7-year-old daughter really liked me because I had like colorful hair and I wore a lot of makeup. So she drew me animal pictures, and I had
Whoa.
4 of them hanging
By a
up.
7-year-old.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They were like it was like felt paper, and she like drew like different animals for me.
That's
so I think I
cool.
had a fish, a panda.
You still have them?
Yeah, I do. They're in my purse.
Okay, we'll get some B-roll after this.
Yeah,
Panda,
no, they're
pretty
really
easy thing to
so
draw.
cute.
Yeah,
They're
it just sounds like circles.
you're a bitch. They're so cute though. So I had those hanging up. I had
So
all
you
of
met her daughter?
one time, yeah.
And she loved you that much? Damn.
Yeah. And I wasn't even wearing makeup that day.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Is he for president?
And then I had my 22nd birthday pictures, the photos that I made everyone take in the photo booth at
Oh,
Up
I
Down.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
We were so drunk, or I was so drunk.
We all were.
I had
don't think Jacob
5
was.
sets of up down pictures hanging up at my desk.
Damn, that's a lot.
I know. And just like
All from the same night.
yeah, pretty much. And then just like random stuff I've acquired. So like I have a ghost in a jar like that big that Jacob got me for a present one time.
that's cute.
That was on my computer monitor.
So you worked there for about a year, right?
Yeah, I started January of last year.
Yeah, so about a little over a year. So yeah, so you had time to
I
really
hated
build.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
yourself at
well,
home.
you're out.
Well, and I know. Hi, my name is Izzy. and I really like to smoke weed.
Okay.
I've been so scared to say that on the podcast.
I don't think we've said that.
Okay, I don't care.
We talk about you smoking all the time.
Yeah. But the announcement.
Yeah, no, but
like
I'm
you said
saying,
your last- I'll
I'm
bleep
saying
your last name.
Yeah.
if you go through like past podcasts, there have been times where I've been like, I like to come out here and do like,
Shoes.
and Jacob's like,
Just
say it. And I'm like, no, I can't because I work for the government. And now I don't anymore.
That was your. That
I
was,
work for a place that actually drug tests
that
and I
was
talk
your.
about it.
That was your restraint was the government. It's also illegal in this
Yeah.
state.
Kind of.
No,
it is.
No, I buy legal weed.
You don't use it legally.
I don't use it
There you
legally.
go.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
so,
true.
Get her.
Get me.
This is all allegedly, okay?
Josh pops in.
Hey, if you're a cop listening,
Or that's been on this podcast.
we love you.
And we
What was I
appreciate
even
you.
talking about? Oh,
Our
my desk.
engagement. Oh, okay.
No, I was talking about my desk.
We're getting to that. That doesn't matter right now.
But yes, I had
We're
a
on the
lot of
desk.
I had a lot of personal things on my desk, but I started clearing things off when I put in my 2 weeks. I was like, I'm ready to be out of here.
Yeah.
Let's
I
get
think
it done.
I think when I quit my job, I was like mentally done day
well,
one.
and also
Yeah.
the last day, your boss has to walk you out of
To
the
make sure
building
you don't steal anything.
because it's like they take your badge, so you're not technically an employee anymore.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
you
they-
technically have documents there that you could take.
Exactly. The utilities board. Anyways.
Whoa. So what'd you steal?
But that's something I use every day.
No, I know, which is wild. But we can talk about my job some other time. But like, I didn't want to have like boxes of stuff coming out with me
Yeah, you
as
don't
he was
wanna be
walking
like
me
that
out.
guy.
Exactly.
Yep, just
Because
got
I'm
fired.
anxious too. But yeah, so it was that Friday. My last day, I was feeling good. I was ready to start this new thing that was happening, and I think it's going to be a good thing, and it has been a good thing so far. So
That's great. And we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or now. It's up to you.
No, we don't have to talk about it now.
Okay.
But I was on my way home and Jacob texted me and he was like, hey, like, so proud of you. Glad today went well.
Damn, what a supportive.
Do you want me to make like grilled cheeses tonight? Do you want to like do anything special? And I was like, grilled cheeses, yes. He was like, okay, grilled cheese and wine for dinner. And I was like, perfect. That's literally exactly what I wanted.
And he's a
Could
child.
not think of a better night.
You're a child.
Wine. I said wine.
Yeah, but like, what was it? Franzia in a box?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
exactly what it
Grilled
was.
cheese? Maybe barefoot.
No, I think it was box wine that night.
I think you
and
picked up the
and grilled
wine.
I think so,
cheese.
too.
Yeah, you
Most
picked
people are like, let's get a nice bottle of red and maybe grill out some rib eyes.
No, thank you. I don't eat that.
I would rather do what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you're a child.
I mean, I guess I'd rather have a ribeye than a grilled cheese, I guess.
I don't know how to cook a ribeye,
think
though.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have a grilled cheese, to be honest.
You don't like steak, though.
I like steak occasionally.
He got it well
She
done.
just spit her drink out.
No, I was tipping it up to take a drink, and then I was surprised by
Oh,
you
I
saying
thought
you
she
don't
tipped
like
it to her.
steak.
He gets it well done because he
No.
likes hamburger.
I-
He used to.
Yeah.
I have not had steak in 12 years, and I still miss the taste of steak.
It's the best
but I just
food.
think like, dude, it's like too much. It's just too chewy.
It's
I
just.
think.
It's also just a brick
And
of
it's,
meat.
it's just meat, dude. It's like,
But
but
it's
like a chicken
good.
breast.
yeah, but I put it with things.
It's the best chunk of meat you can
I
have.
That's
love
true.
getting a steak and dipping it in ketchup. I
Steak
love
sauce.
it.
God, no,
A1 steak sauce.
Steak sauce sucks too.
I
No, I
love
love
steak
A1
sauce.
steak.
Steak is
but
good on its
no,
own.
I'm just kidding. I do like it by itself, but I love saying that I like it with ketchup because
Do you
people
like the first bite? in
because
ketchup?
People get pissed off.
freak
It's
out and
bad.
they go, "What are you doing?"
No,
and
so
I
I
go,
do
"No, it
ketchup
tastes
with
better."
everything, but like that's bad.
That's true.
You know what's really
do.
good? Maybe we should try it. Ranch.
With steak? If
No.
we're doing anything, we're doing sloppy steaks.
We're doing sloppy steaks. We can
Ew.
get it slopped up.
You guys are wild.
We're
I can't stop
wildcats.
you from ordering water.
That's season 3's coming out soon.
Okay. Anyways,
Yep.
it was Friday. Jacob texted me and said we're doing grilled cheese and wine for dinner. I'm ecstatic. I think that's a great
It's
idea.
a great Friday night dinner for a 12-year-old.
Well, and shut the fuck up, Robert.
I'm so sorry.
Let me have my moment.
I'm ready. I'm so sorry. I'm in a squirrely mood right now, I guess. We're good. We're good. Let's go. What's next?
Okay. So I'm really excited. I'm in a great ass mood. I come home from work. It's like 3:30 because they were like, "Do you want to just go home?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah,
I
why stick
do.
around? There's no point.
And Jacob gets home. We have a great time. We're drinking wine. Start making grilled cheese in the kitchen. This is where I preface the first time that Jacob told me that he loved me, it was very romantic. It was in his apartment.
Yes.
With like there were like two lights in the front room. It was kind of always kind of dark.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we kind of turned them off
And you
and
had the
just had the
LED.
the
LED
LEDs
window.
and the stove light on.
No, I do. I turn that off
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. And he
'Cause
was
usually we have it was like 5 spotlights.
But it was still, there was dark areas.
Yes.
he was making me a grilled cheese. And
Always comes
he
back to this.
literally shut the fuck up and let me tell my story. Both of you, shut up.
Say shit.
Okay.
You laughed. I love what's happening right here. This is supposed to be a happy episode, and I'm pissing everybody off.
Fucking mind.
I'm gonna turn my mic off to laugh now.
I hope people could hear that. He turned his mic off.
He's
You're fucking Waluigi,
He laughs
dude.
in vowels. I don't know if you've ever noticed.
He
Do
laughs-
you not know what I mean?
No, what are you saying?
Yeah, you're Waluigi, dude. For
no,
sure.
what?
You're
You
wearing
laugh,
purple.
you laugh, ha ha ha. You also laugh, he he he.
How do you spell laughing? It's
And you also-
H-A-H-A-H-A.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Hi,
what is
hi,
it?
hi. H-U-H-U.
Sometimes Y.
You have
Hi, hi,
many.
hi.
Literally shut up.
You started this.
You have so many vowels for your laughs.
What does that mean?
You, what I just said. You laugh, ha ha ha. Sometimes
That's how you laugh.
you also laugh, he he he,
What the hell is that?
and you also laugh, ha ha ha.
That's H-U, dude.
That's half of them.
Yeah, that's a lot of vowels.
Exactly.
Most people just make
Yeah,
enjoyment.
yeah, like that.
Dude, you're making distinct vowel noises. I've never noticed it before.
Thank you. I'm not crazy because he does. But I just listed the vowels
I'm saying-
A, E, and U.
I don't understand you.
See, that's an H-E
He's
right there.
just doing the E's right.
Yeah, he's doing
That's
the
a
E's.
ha.
We're getting self-conscious of his laugh.
I don't like that she pinpointed it.
Well, that means
I
she's
have
been thinking
noticed
about it for
that
a while.
so many times
No,
before.
but you
Never
never
brought
said
it
that
up.
sentence to me.
No, I haven't, but I have noticed that
and
so
that's
many times.
a wild sentence
No,
to
this
throw
is
out.
awesome. This is awesome to
Yeah,
bring it
that
out of
you-
you're engaged. Let's freaking fight about it.
No, that's
We're
a,
fighting.
that is a wild sentence you just throw. Oh yeah, he laughs in vowels. That is a crazy thing to
fair.
say. That is a construct I did not understand you were forming these past few years of our
Why are
relationship.
you angry about it?
Because we're fighting. Robert said.
We're not fighting. I think they're funny. You're hunting right now.
I'm never gonna be able to look at his laugh the same. I would be like, oh,
Look at
which
my
one
laugh,
is it?
you
Which one?
dumbass.
Which one is it? Yeah, because I look at you with my eyeballs.
Comment down below which vowel you think Jacob laughs in the
Comment down
most.
below which vowel you love of Jacob's laugh the most.
All right, well, you're gonna have to find an HU, whatever that means.
You've done it today.
What?
You've done a or whatever it was. I can't do your laugh, dude. I can't. I tried.
You sounded like a mountain man.
That's what he sounds like. All right, Jacob laughs in vowels. We gotta go back to the first time he said I love you.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's supposed to be a very lovey, serious episode.
I feel like my part was also supposed to be shorter than this.
No, this is the
No,
episode.
you-
Oh, okay. This is the entire episode?
No, it's you from here on out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No, opening just him and I because we had to do our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had to knight me.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Which
right,
I
right.
would love
I'm
if
so
you
excited
did.
to see that.
It's really heavy.
I know.
How am I supposed to walk with that?
My jaw hurts. I'm laughing. And sucking cock.
There it is.
Cock.
And you- do you-
Are you drunk?
Oh, I smoked before I came in.
Jacob!
I wanted to see if anyone noticed.
I'm
not a lot,
noticing-
not a lot.
I'm noticing now.
No, I do notice.
Yeah, he's
No,
being-
I do notice.
It was not a lot, though.
No, I believe
Yeah,
you, but like I am noticing.
It's the laugh. It's the squirrel. All right. We gotta get back on track. People want to know the story, and they're just getting distracted by giggles.
Giggles. Yes. So the first time that Jacob told me that he loved me, we were in his apartment. I wanted to.
So do you remember when was it? Do you
Well,
remember?
I was just going to say, I want to preface to my preface. at a party that me and Jacob went to with my friends 2 weeks into our relationship, I pulled one of my friends aside and I said, Taylor, I think I love him.
2 weeks in?
2 weeks.
No, this was the night she's explaining is probably like 3 or 4 days later. It was early.
It was
Damn.
less than, it
And
was
this-
like 3 weeks.
Dude, this
Yeah.
relationship is so crazy because it was not supposed to be a relationship.
It was a
we
one
were
night
a Tinder
standing.
hookup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now look at us.
No, I was like
We're
one
in a
night
fucking
standing.
studio.
And
Yeah.
now he bought me a house.
And you bought him a sign.
Yeah, that's true. The best sign.
sign
But
that's
yeah,
making us money.
it was like 2 weeks into us dating, and I pulled my friend
that's
Taylor
quick.
aside, and I was like, I'm really tipsy, but I really think I love him. And she was like, tell him, do it.
And while she was doing
like,
this, I was
"No."
alone in a room with people I did not know.
And you were
Correct.
like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
You're like,
in the
feel
corner.
opposite fucking emotion.
But yeah, the night that he told me he loved me, he turned all of the lights down. He slow danced me to music. What it was, Honeybee, right?
Nope. It was sleepwalking,
Sleepwalking,
Yes,
correct.
sleepwalking.
which I think I said
Sleepwalking.
in the first half. Too.
Yeah, I think so.
Which
yeah.
is our
That's
first
your song.
dance.
Oh, it's our song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have established as your first dance song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the
I
love
think we
you and-
established that night.
I mean, at
Yeah.
some point.
Usually,
Yeah.
yeah. Usually when you have a song, that's what it is.
So he danced me around the kitchen. We had a really good time. It was very sweet, very romantic. Probably the most romantic thing I've had happen
It's so
to
weird
me.
because I can't picture that side of you.
I totally get that. No, I totally get
You know
that.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just picture him being like a
This.
goofball,
Uh-huh.
and also just like
I don't.
I'm so political.
What? I'm not so political.
Are you?
No, you
No,
just
compared to him,
You have a voice.
he doesn't
You have a voice.
research. He doesn't watch anything.
You're a smart guy.
Yeah.
And it's just weird picturing like you just slow dancing.
Robert, who's our vice president right now?
Kamala Harris.
Okay, I'm surprised he knew
Did I say
it.
her name
Kind of,
right?
yeah. No, you did. Or I mean, one of the points, yeah.
Kamala?
I think she
Is that really?
she
hasn't done any.
We haven't
campaigned
seen her.
Yeah.
as
Kamala.
Kamala Harris, and then she like later people like found videos of her saying no, it's Kamala.
Okay, I'm glad I.
I mean,
I think so.
Okay, I'm
because
glad.
I
I
think it's
believe it,
the
but that
same
makes
thing
sense.
with Ariana Grande. It's like
It's Ariana.
it's like Grandy
Oh.
is how she says it. There's like a video in like
Well, she didn't want to get confused with the Starbucks drink, probably.
grand.
Okay, you guys hope that Jacob would like that one.
anyways.
I didn't.
So Jacob
God, I
told me
don't
that he
know
loved
your
me that
humor
night.
anymore.
He slow danced me around the kitchen. It was very romantic. It was very sweet. It was very dark. And then all of a sudden we were making the grilled cheeses and he turned to me and he was like, I love you. And I was like, holy shit, this is so cute. I love
You
this
just
man.
did it nonchalantly, like with one hand on the
No,
pan.
it was at the end of the slow dance.
Okay, I was like,
I didn't go back to making grilled cheese and not tell you I
No,
loved
but
you.
I'm saying like we were making the grilled cheeses and we were slow
Damn.
dancing.
Then slip, not
yeah.
and.
So it was burning.
No, because I've never burnt a grilled cheese.
Okay,
I flipped it onto its
my
lesser
goal-
side and then move it over to the other thing,
My
so it
goal is to
slowly
make
heats
him
it.
burn a grilled cheese.
No, because also doing that increases the
The
melt
velocity.
level of the cheese.
I'm gonna drink for as long as he talks.
Low level. No, so you can't both drink while I talk because I'm just talking to bottle asses. All right, you're just alcoholics. I stopped talking.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Me too.
Jesus.
I love you.
Okay.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, you didn't say I love you. You didn't say No. Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Tell
didn't
us
finish
your
your-
recipe for your perfect grilled cheese.
Literally in the first half of the episode.
No, you
yeah.
didn't. For real.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's also not that good.
Fuck
I'm
off.
just I'm totally kidding,
The
dude.
fresh jalapenos.
Oh,
wait,
I'm not talking
what?
about. No, I wasn't talking about the. So it's
You make
basically-
a
Oh, you're
deluxe?
just. Are you talking about the cheese layering you
Yes.
do? I know
And-
the cheese
and
layering.
the type of butter and the
Yep,
type of bread.
yep.
Yeah.
Make a deluxe.
That I know.
Yeah, there is a deluxe version where it is.
I think when you told me you loved me, we made deluxe ones with jalapenos and
So you
tomatoes.
saved
Yeah.
the deluxe for that and not the deluxe for the engagement?
I guess, yeah. I wanted to go classic for the engagement.
Yeah,
Go-
Robert.
yeah.
Old school.
Old school.
Deluxe is
get
just
it.
basically that, but in between you do you gotta pan fry the jalapeno a little bit
Yeah,
to
Because you
caramelize
have to
it a little
dice
bit.
them up like super, super.
Because you don't
small.
want a big bite of it.
But you do want, I mean, not big tomato chunk, like still very
Oh, you put
diced.
tomato in there.
Yeah,
kind
Okay.
of like pico sized tomato
Yeah,
chunks.
just yeah,
that's
squares.
what started this. Is
Squares.
I had pico and put it in. I'm like, oh,
That would be super
yeah.
good.
Pico de gallo. Yeah.
It's
Coupe
Mexican.
d'etat. Coup d'etat.
This is an Italian.
Coup d'etat. Pico
Pico
de
de
gallo.
gallo.
Guatemala.
Tortilla.
Waluigi.
Yo soy a niña.
Yeah, she's taking Spanish lessons.
I'm taking Duolingo Spanish lessons.
I have a sentence that I love in Spanish, but I can't remember it.
Is it where's the library?
Worse.
Oh.
Why did you squeak before you said that?
Or
You went,
Worse.
Worse.
It's something to do with like El gato en es mi pantalones.
There's a cat in your pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the way it sounds over. Why are you unplugging your
What
microphone?
just happened?
Oh, she's just leaving mid.
Yeah.
She unplugged her microphone.
part of the pod. I don't know how to take pee breaks.
You just
Well,
announce it. You didn't have to unplug everything.
Apparently, she's never listened to an episode.
She's listened to like one.
Yeah, we do have switches.
Oh, it's on this part.
Nope.
No.
That's you don't
You
have
don't
a
have a
switch. on.
switch.
Oh, I don't have.
No,
So
but now
it
your
makes
ass is on
sense.
that camera. You're worried about your feet, dumbass.
And now you're on both cameras.
Just your ass.
We got a lot of white men that listen to this.
They don't like.
Show my titties.
Nope.
Nope, that's a different channel.
And we'll lose our all of our money on YouTube, which we haven't earned yet.
We're getting there. All right. So
Yep.
going back to the deluxe grilled cheese, I'm intrigued
Yeah,
because
oh,
I've never
shit.
had the deluxe.
It's-
I've had your regular, but it's been a while.
It's just diced jalapeno and tomato, and you just get
And you put it in between the cheese slices.
yeah,
Damn, that sounds really good. Dude.
and like you want to like space it so there's a jalapeno in every bite, but
But you
also
don't want to have too much.
But if you do them small, you do want little bricks. It's like
But
a
then
2
also-
to 1,
but-
probably jalapeno to tomato level.
Okay, yeah, because the tomato will help balance it out. But then also you got the pepper jack cheese,
Hmm?
so it has a kick to it.
Kind of, not horribly.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, if you get good jalapeno, and then like I
Dude, would
remember
it taste good with but to add banana peppers? Would that taste good?
probably.
I'm a big fan of banana peppers.
yeah, I
But,
like
like,
long
you-
banana peppers though, and that wouldn't work in a grilled cheese.
Oh,
'cause
I like when I make like a deli sandwich. I buy like the jar of banana peppers.
Really?
And I
Okay.
put banana peppers on it.
are
and
they?
like,
They're not spicy though, really, are they?
no, they're sweet.
Yeah.
But then
Because
dude,
for
banana peppers are
sweetness,
good.
I would maybe add that because I've done onions before, like where you like cook onions a little bit and then
Kinda
it gets a little
dice them too,
sweeter.
yeah.
But like I don't love onions as much.
Onions are
Banana
good.
peppers is probably a better sweet.
Onions are good if they're just sprinkled in. So maybe
Yeah.
just a little bit of onions and then banana peppers.
Yeah, less is good.
Oh, that'd be really good. Now I'm freaking want some deluxe grilled cheese, dude.
Oh, she found that. Yeah, Robert bought it.
Thanks, Robert.
What did I buy?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Damn, you already finished your second drink.
No, I haven't yet, but I'm going to very soon. Because
Okay,
I was drinking while he was talking.
makes sense. So now we gotta continue the story. We're not even on back to engagement night.
Nope.
We're still on I love you.
I think
night.
we're hitting engagement
no,
night
I
now.
think we're done with I Love You Night. That was pretty much it.
She
That's all
doesn't
she
know how to use
remembers,
a
yeah.
microphone. That's what I think.
It was unplugged.
Yeah, I
You
don't know.
unplugged it.
I did. Well, because you guys turned yours off, but I can.
We didn't this night.
Anyways, yes. So Jacob told me that he loved me, danced me around. It was very sweet. Very good night. I still remember it. Core memory. Love it.
So this was a month into the relationship.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Damn.
I would say at least less than a month.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the last girl I was with, we said I love you,
Yeah.
And we
and that
talked
lasted
for
3 months.
a week before
Talk. I don't actually know.
we saw each other.
Damn.
Yeah.
And the sex was that good. I was like, I want to make this happen.
I mean, the sex was very good, but it was just like he was a cool dude.
I mean, also Jacob has said before on the podcast, he puts his best foot forward sex
He
wise.
does. You also
Versus what?
Versus me, where I'm just like, hey, give me a little time and then it'll become better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the thing.
Jesus.
You also have to
talked about
think
this many
about
times.
Sure.
Wait,
Think
why are you
about-
shocked?
objectively the situation. A 20-year-old in college at Iowa State.
No.
And a
Sound
Who is
30-year-old.
no? Shut up! I'm
just
saying
kidding.
who has become kind of alternative and is like exploring that side of herself.
When I was 24.
Oh, that was
and
new?
then yes,
This alternative edge of you was that
So
was a,
Yes.
I killed her slut streak. She ended mine.
yeah. And then you see
That's
this
good.
really, really attractive 25-year-old who lives in Des
God, I was
Moines.
25.
Yeah, who
who's a
lives
welder.
in? I was 20. It was like 2 months before my 21st birthday. A month before my 21st
Yeah, 'cause
birthday. Because within the first time that we went out, I was
forget-
21.
I always forget you're young.
Well, because at that point I had said like no one under 21.
Yeah,
'Cause if
it's
I
like-
can't drink with you
Yeah,
at
if
a
I can't go to
bar,
the bar with you,
then I
yeah.
just feel weird.
Yeah.
And you
So
slip
did
through.
you? So did you feel weird?
Probably.
don't know.
Probably. It felt weird when you first started talking, and then when you hung out, you were like, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
But like honestly,
But like 20, 25 versus 21, 25, that's a big,
Big
difference.
difference, yeah,
Yeah.
big
the
difference.
first time that I went over
Touching
to.
your feet.
Yeah, what are
Sorry,
you doing?
there was a weird thing on your foot. Okay, anyways, a 20-year-old college girl versus a very attractive 25-year-old who has a lot of tattoos, lives by himself,
And epic
super
hair.
cute,
Toupee.
Epic toupee.
good cats, and cats make me feel some kind of way about guys. I'm not
Well,
gonna lie.
I think cats add a nice safety element where you
They
go
do.
where you go.
That's fair.
Oh, they can take care of another thing.
Well, and it's even like
know what I mean?
I feel like
No,
there's
that's
a
fair.
difference between like if you go over to a guy who has a dog's house versus a guy who has cats.
yeah, I
it's
think
different.
there's softer men.
I
You know
I
what
agree
mean?
with that
they're-
in like
they're
a good way.
They're softer and kind of more. Yeah. It's just they kind of reciprocate how cats act.
Cats mean less responsible.
Yeah, no, but that's
No,
not
I
how
get
women
that.
see it.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I mean, I
I'm
feel
a
like I
cat
have
dude because of who I am. Like I'm.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
it was just like a good mix, and I was really excited. And I, like he said, I was in my hoe streak. I just broken up with my boyfriend of 2 years.
the deaf cowboy.
Story.
Was that who it was?
No.
Oh,
So it would have been
she got.
Well, you dated him for
the
like a
high
month.
school boy was number one, and then it would have been
So what?
He
Are
was
you?
over 18.
deaf cowboy.
Wait,
and-
number one?
Yeah, he was number one.
Yeah, did you not know that? Yes,
So
Oh.
he's
number one.
So he's your favorite. What does
No,
number one mean?
No,
what do you
my
mean by
first,
number one?
My first.
Okay, yeah, don't say number one.
I'm saying my body count is 5. So
number
my
one.
number one, my first.
Oh.
When you
Okay.
say high school boy, it's when you were in high school too.
Yes. No. Yes.
Oh, you're,
yes.
you're getting
Sorry.
stuck on something different.
No, that's what I was like. Why would you describe him that way?
We were both in my high school. My high school relationship was
Boyfriend,
number
yeah,
one.
not just a high school
Yes,
boy.
My high school
Jesus
boyfriend
Christ.
was
Also, at
number
this point,
one
she's
when
only
I was
20.
also in high school.
No, but still, that's a weird way to.
I understand what
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, if
saying.
you
No,
think
I
about it,
totally
you're 25,
understand
she's
it.
20.
Well, no, because she has a.
And then it would have been Deaf Cowboy, who's
Hell yeah.
very sweet,
Oh,
definitely a
yeah.
rebound. He was number 2. And then it would have been the frat boy,
Yeah.
who I had sex with twice. And the second time I bled because it was really aggressive and he was freaked out by it. And then we never talked again,
He was
which was
freaked
fine.
out by it?
Yeah. He thought I was like on my period and got really grossed out by that.
I've been there so many times.
Very
It's
weird.
fine.
I
Yeah.
lived there.
Also smoked me up before we
live
had sex, and the weed did not get me high. I was like, "You're a pussy. I don't care about you." And then
how-
it would
that's
have
how Jacob
been.
was when you first
It would
met him.
have been. Ankeny boy is how I would describe him now.
Yeah, so you're describing your body count right
Yeah.
now, which
Yes.
is insane.
Yes.
And
The
we won't
Ankeny
do
boy.
ours.
She's no longer a part of the part of the government.
Yeah, and then it would be
revealing all
Jacob.
secrets today, baby.
We were talking about something that related to this.
You
We were just
kinda
talking about
brought it
Jacob.
up,
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
did I?
brought up your
Yeah,
body.
Anyways,
you wanted
yes.
to do a humble brag.
What-
About having a 5 body count. I don't want to have. I want to have slept with more people before we met. If I could, no.
Yeah, because now you're
Christ.
stuck.
No, I'm dead ass. No, it's not even that, but I'm dead ass serious. If I could have, I would have slept with more people before we got together.
What would your have been an optimal number?
It would have been a good number.
Like 12?
I was gonna say like 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your number, Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob.
He's never told me.
No,
He's told me
yes,
off
no,
air.
he
He's,
has.
he's told me off air.
Okay.
We don't talk about it on air because
I don't
it's-
need the number to beat.
You beat me?
I know.
You beat
I think
everyone.
I'm at. I think my body count is 10.
I thought you were higher than that.
11?
10
I thought you
would-
were at like 13
also,
now.
Let me look.
being at 5,
Yeah.
I'm sure 10 I would have been like, this is enough.
Don't judge me if I have because I have a list. Don't judge me.
Oh, no, I kind of judge you for that. That's
Jacob has
weird.
a list too.
It was a keep track in case I got a disease.
Oh, I'm at 15.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Nice. I didn't realize I was that high. Damn. Some of those people, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Nope.
Because there's okay. Moving on.
We don't need to say my number.
No, he said, I'm too high.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said, that's what Jacob said.
325.
That's not correct.
One a day for a year?
Anyways,
How many days are in a year, bud?
356.
Okay.
365.
I have dyslexia.
Nope. You don't.
Disney Channel did it. 365. They did a big thing about that.
They also did 411.
I have
Did they?
autism.
I only know the
I
365.
have
Yeah, so you
something.
should know numbers.
I have something.
You have autism.
I have the lack of a lot of
You
things.
have autism?
Probably.
Oh my God, he does.
Really?
Listen to the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably comes out really hard. But also, I'm an alcoholic, okay?
We all are. That's not an excuse. And you know it.
So high right now.
No, I'm laughing at you two.
Nah, he doesn't. No, he. As
I
somebody.
love how chaotic this
I
episode
also have
is.
to pee.
I just peed.
We could have taken a jazz break, but no, we decided to talk about grilled
Jazz
cheese.
break.
No, we just did.
God damn it.
No, I would like to say, as somebody who has seen Jacob very, very high,
you go,
he's
we'll talk.
not really high right now. Jazz break.
All right, we're back. Engagement talk with Izzy. We're continuing the story.
Yeah.
Did you forget my name?
No, I was trying to think of like, because I was going to call you. No, I was like, should I say Izzy's Insights? But I was like, no, that's a segment, but this is a full episode with you. Last full episode with you was Biggest Fears, which is crazy because now it's like you're engaged. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
My biggest fear is worms.
Oh.
It's not.
Did we not talk about that?
No, we talked about the apocalypse, I think.
Oh, did we?
We've talked about worms on here before.
Doesn't
It's
listen to the
worms now.
podcast. All right, but going back to the engagement, the happy times.
Yes. So at this point, Jacob has told me that he loves me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, can we fast forward now?
So 2.5 years ago.
Fast forwarding.
Yeah. Okay, that's
to-
crazy. You
to
guys said
2.5 years
you
later.
guys said I love you 2.5 years ago, and now we're finally here. Good thing we started a podcast so we can document this whole process.
It's really funny though, because 2.5 years, we've talked about 2.5 years is the mark that I never met with my longest boyfriend. I've been Jacob's longest girlfriend for since 10 months.
Yep.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah.
But my longest relationship, we never hit 2.5 years. We hit 2 years, but we didn't hit 2.5 years. So when we hit 2.5 years, it was like, oh my God.
You were like, oh, we
you're
did
my
it.
'Cause
longest
I've never hit a
relationship.
year with somebody.
Damn. I think
before.
my biggest
Now you're going to hit
is
forever.
4.
Yeah.
But it was on and off.
Sure.
So I don't know what that actually means.
I don't either. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you
just
count the off periods?
Oh, well, I
No.
think just overall 4 years, but then it's also pretty shitty relationship.
Yeah.
Is it the relationship I'm thinking of?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I've talked about it a lot on here,
Sure have, bud.
So me and Jacob
especially early on, I think.
have been together for over 2.5 years now. Wait,
Yeah, check the calendar.
God.
cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
okay.
Congratulations. Congratulations to the newly engaged. I almost said newlyweds, but that would be a different episode. That's going to be a fun episode. If you guys wear your outfits.
Another side note, we told Jaden, who's been on the podcast before.
He ate cat food.
Oh my god, this is fucking cat food.
What the fuck did you just do?
Cat food, I love peanuts.
We
he
told Jaden. I told him on Snapchat, and he responded with a voice message, and he was like, "Yo, oh my god, you guys got married?" And we were like, "No."
She just sent a photo.
Of the ring.
He's such an idiot, but I love him, dude.
But then he
I
was
love
talking.
him.
He was talking about being in the wedding, so I think he just mixed up the words engaged
I
and
think
married.
so.
Yeah. He's probably freaking.
I love him.
yeah.
Or
Love that
drunk.
man. So
I
yes,
feel like you talk to Jaden more than Jacob does.
I talk to
Sometimes.
you, Jaden, and Chase so much. You guys are my bros. You're not Jacob's friends. You're my bros.
I feel like we never talked.
Hurtful, but okay.
I talk to Jacob daily.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't talk to you daily, but when there are things that I have to say, I will send them to you.
Yeah, that's true. I did send you over the weekend. I think you should have leave post.
You did.
Yeah.
That is true.
I sent it to you, Jacob, and Holly because you guys would appreciate it.
Did Holly like it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in the next episode.
So it's Friday.
Yes.
I have quit my desk job. I'm done. I've turned in all of my shit.
We're finally here.
We are at almost present day. So
Yeah, 'cause this was about 2 weeks ago, I think.
Jacob tells me, "Hey, we're gonna do grilled cheese and wine for dinner," and I was like, "That is fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted."
Sounds great.
Didn't even know that that's what I wanted, but as soon as you said it, I was like, "That is perfect. That's exactly."
Because you're indecisive.
Yes, I'm a Libra. That's exactly what I wanted.
And I'm a Virgo. I don't
Are
know
you?
what-
Cancer.
we knew that.
I know.
Shut up about the cancer, both of you.
His brother died.
And his survived.
His sister?
Yeah, his sister
Yeah.
survived. I didn't say sister, but you know what I meant.
We got there.
They didn't.
All right.
We talked about it on the podcast.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I think.
it is that
Yes.
Friday. We're having wine and grilled cheeses for dinner. We come home. I'm having a good ass night. We've had a couple glasses of wine.
Fuck yeah.
At one point, it's really cute. Jacob is very sweet to me, and he's like, just like, don't get drunk tonight. I remember you saying something along those lines to me, and I was like, okay.
Because you were done with your job, you wanted to take shots
I think
to
so
celebrate.
too. I think so too.
I don't want to be
Let's not get drunk
hungover.
tonight.
Yeah.
That's because you had different plans in mind.
Yes. And so we were just having
Let's
a good
not
time.
get drunk today.
Drinking a couple glasses of wine, and we were cooking dinner just out in our kitchen. And all of a sudden, he turns off not off the lights, but turns down the lights. Did you turn off the kitchen lights?
I don't think I did anything with the lights.
Oh, okay.
She's reimagining it.
I
did for our first I Love You.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
confusing.
Because I turned
But
for that one, I turned on the oven or the like stove light and turned off the normal light,
Yep.
so it was more low lit.
Ambient, yeah.
But we were listening to our big speaker that we have out there, and he told me afterwards, he told me that he put on a specific song that he had heard like the week before.
Yeah, he played it for me.
And he was like, this is what I wanted to propose to you too.
Yep.
It's
And
a
I think
good
that's
song.
it is a good song.
Do you know the name of it?
I don't. I know it's German,
Yep.
Yeah, it
but
has
I
a
don't know
weird-
what it is.
Paris Syndrome.
Which is probably, if we look at the lyrics, probably not.
I tried to look up the lyrics and I couldn't find them, and I didn't want to go through Google Translate.
Well,
Sorry.
also don't.
Yeah.
I think at this
Yeah.
point, don't ruin it.
But
You
it
know,
was
just enjoy
such
it
a
for what it
pretty
is.
song. We were cooking the grilled cheeses. We were having a good time. Shut up. Jacob was dancing me around the kitchen. It was very reminiscent of the night that he told me that he loved me.
So, did you have any thoughts in your mind
No,
that this was
no,
coming?
literally,
you were just having a good night.
I'm not fabricating when I say I had absolutely no idea that it was going to happen that night.
You were just enjoying the evening.
Kind of
Yeah.
like
and you're also just happy that work's done. So you're
Also,
like, that's
low-key-
fucking fun.
for the way that he is, I for sure thought he was going to do it in public. I for
thought-
sure thought it was going to happen in public.
But like, you didn't want a public.
I
wedding.
didn't.
Yeah. So
and I'm very, very happy that it didn't happen in public.
I think he knew that. That's.
I'm also not a public
Yeah,
person.
I don't think he. You think
But,
he would have
like,
done it like
I
like
think,
a teehees or
yes,
something? Yeah.
Yes, that's
So,
what I would.
my only-
That
But
was
no,
my
I don't think he
thought.
would have.
My only thought on that one would have been post when it's only the performers and my friends, and it wouldn't have been
So not on
for
stage,
everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting.
Because my plan was to, if it was
Oh, so
that
you
scenario,
did think about it.
yes, I would have given the photographer like $50 and been like, "Hey, can you shoot this?" Because
Yes.
that was the only thing is
to get photos
If
of
I
it.
could get like some good photos of it, that would be
But
fun.
I love the way you did it though,
Right.
because it's just you guys together
Personal.
doing your own
and
thing.
that's what I
which is-
honestly. That's what I wanted.
and also that's what your relationship is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you guys just hanging out.
And, like,
you guys just
I love
eating 12-year-old.
the only other engagement that I've been a part of is Chase and Anna's.
Yeah.
And I loved that for them. It was very perfect
Oh yeah,
for
because
them.
they did a public one. Yeah,
And
the
then like
poetry
we
night.
went
yeah.
out afterwards and it was a great time. But like I'm so glad that it happened at home because I think if I would have spent the night having people walk up to me and be like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" I think I would have just been drained and anxious
yeah.
and just like
because it would be
I just
all
want to go
night.
home. You
And
know,
I like how you guys you did it, and then you took a while to tell everybody.
that was per my request.
I did not take a while to tell everybody. Actually,
Well, I mean, you took a while to tell everyone.
I
You know what I mean?
well, he was the first of my friends to
no,
find
I
out.
know.
But like, yeah, your like social media presence or post about it was like a week later.
Because
But I am saying that was all Jacob.
yeah,
I called people that night, crying, sobbing still.
Yeah, Jacob told us that his
He was
perspective
not
of
happy
it. So I'd
about
like to
that.
hear your perspective.
I wasn't unhappy.
So-
it was just I was
yeah.
still making my grilled cheese, and you left the room.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
you were just alone.
Yep. Just got engaged.
Was
Now
that-
I'm alone.
was that
Making
Have you ever used this word yet?
fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah.
You ever go fiance?
No, I go fiance.
Fiance.
Make it French.
Fiance. My French bread. I said French French toast. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh.
French toast, which is basically bread, just crispier.
With egg and cinnamon
Yep.
and sugar in it.
Nutmeg, secret ingredient. Don't ever forget it.
All right, back to the story.
That was the story.
No,
it's
but like,
over?
you're not going to tell us
About
like
telling people.
yeah, calling people. Jacob told us his perspective of that at the beginning.
I mean, I called people afterwards and
Oh, now she's
Yeah,
lost steam
now
on the
she's
story.
shy.
You don't like it? How do you feel current day about the situation?
I'm happy.
How happy?
Why is
Fuck
there
off.
why
I
is there a
don't like
question mark? No, I'm just like curious. So like, you guys have been engaged for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now.
Almost 2 weeks.
What is anything changed or is different?
Not really.
No, even the night of, it didn't feel like a really big deal. Even
No.
after it was done.
It was like exciting, but like we
Yeah.
both knew it was going to happen.
But I think that's a good realization of you guys, where it's like, it's obviously a big deal,
Sure.
but it's also like, yeah, we're still the same.
Yeah,
like this isn't
she
changing.
already has
we already
jewelry now.
lived together.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It shouldn't change just because it's a title. Shouldn't change how things are.
Because if anything, it makes our
that just proves-
relationship feel more adult. But that's about it.
But that proves that your relationship is already strong, where it doesn't change. Because sometimes
Sure.
people rush into that just to get the title, just to
Sure.
be like, oh, I have the title.
Yeah.
And you guys are just like, I'm gonna make grilled cheese, and which is awesome, dude. It's so fucking cool. Have you guys done anything in preparation or have talked about preparations for the future and the wedding?
We've talked about prep, but we haven't like set anything down yet.
we have our parties.
Oh, you figured out the parties, the
We
establishment parties?
maybe plus
and
one
we've-
more. on
Correct.
it.
It's like we've got our definite 4, and then we have a possible 5th.
Is there
Yeah.
anybody? Am I the only confirmed party, or has anybody else been confirmed for the parties?
You're the only person who's been asked so far.
I would
And
say
I did
my
say yes.
first 3 know that they're going to be in my
but
party.
have you,
all
but you
of-
haven't asked them.
All of my people know.
No, I haven't asked anybody yet.
So I'm the only official ask so far.
You're the only
Correct.
official party member. at
What if
this
I would have
point.
said no?
that? I don't know what I would have taken the sword back
But it was a gift
for my best man.
for my man of honor.
Actually, when we announced it to Jaden, he told me that he wanted to be my maid of or my
Man of honor.
My man of honor.
Yeah,
I said you can be one of Jacob's groomsmen, and he said no. I will be the man of honor or nothing.
I would love to see Jaden in a dress on the other side.
I would too. I would
Yeah.
love to have Jaden on my side.
Go for it.
Okay. He'll be on both. He'll just like wear half and half and like stand behind.
So that means you have to walk down the
Daniel.
aisle by himself,
Oh, we also know Daniel's officiating.
which is awesome.
Which-
which you haven't asked him yet.
No, I asked him before.
He knows.
He hasn't been confirmed.
but he said he
past.
would. Yeah.
Yes, he was very excited about.
And you guys
for.
aren't what I talked to you about this post op last record or like for the intro is like you guys aren't in a rush, so
No.
you got plenty of time.
over
to,
a year.
Yeah,
It'll be
over-
next
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
going to be super nice. Just because I don't even know what goes into it, but I know there's a lot.
I'm.
I also don't know what goes into it, but I also know it's a lot.
It's a lot, and then also like all the financials
Well, it's like
and all the
the-
shit you got to think about.
I got a $30 book off of Amazon to plan my wedding.
Yeah, I saw the wedding planner book.
Yeah,
just
which is-
I
for
showed him that.
planning
and
it.
that's I think that's a good idea because it's like, dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I
think
have
about-
to be able to keep everything straight.
Yeah, just have it in one place.
Because
Yeah.
to me, the scariest thing is like catering for some reason. That just seems like such a weird thing to like actually like.
Well, because I think I think
on.
most people do like catering taste tests
Oh,
or like
That's
or
very common.
okay.
catering taste tests, and then also they do catering for cake wise taste tests as well to figure out what.
Jacob's mom's making her cake.
for our cake, and
Yeah,
then we'll
but-
get like a sheet cake.
But then
for
you
the
need,
rest.
but then
From,
you
like,
need like the
Hy-Vee.
cake for.
I don't need a fancy cake for everybody
I
else.
need
though.
a
you
sheet
you
cake from Hy-Vee.
You
Yeah.
need a dessert for everybody else.
Sheet cake from Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Hey, I used to work in that bakery, baby. It's
And
fucking
like
good.
Anne
Well,
can
like-
still decorate that for us. We can get a blank white
That's true.
sheet cake,
And
and she would
what's
love to do
cool-
it.
Is you guys will eat the cake decorated by Anne,
Yeah.
your mother,
Yep.
and then as part of the wedding party, they'll probably be leftovers. So like
Aren't you supposed to save that
What
for a
did
year?
you just say?
there'll probably be leftovers, so I can have
Oh,
a part of Anne's
leftover.
cake.
She can make our cake a.
She should make a cake
Wedding
for the
party
wedding
cake.
party.
I do
She
know
would.
that the
Can
top
she make a wedding party cake that's a Lego?
Probably.
That's just what I picture.
She's
her
over
making.
Lego cakes now, though. I
the
have to
top
make
tier
different
of the
requests.
cake is supposed to go in the freezer for the first year of
Year,
your
yeah.
marriage, and you're supposed to eat it on your first year anniversary.
I'm like, why?
That sounds terrible.
Because
It's freezer burnt.
Well, because apparently the first year of marriage is just like the hardest fucking year.
No, I don't think so because
because like a lot of people move in together their first year of
Yeah.
marriage, which it's so difficult
and
to.
a lot of people wait to have it sex before. So that's like
So like
Sex
if
sucks.
you're like, holy shit, my husband's
Hank.
penis is an inch long, like,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to deal with this
Is
for
that
the rest of my life.
normal or erect? What are we talking here?
I was just giving an example.
I know, but like I'm
what
saying,
was the
for
example?
is it
Normal or
normal
erect?
or erect? Is it erect 1 inch? That's got to be a fucking sturdy freaking tuna can, dude. You know, it's like a lot wider
I
than
get
this
it,
tall.
Yeah. Chode, yeah.
But I mean,
I've never heard it referred to as a tuna can.
you
neither.
got a tuna can, and then you got
Ever.
Well, this is my two things with penises. You got a tuna
2 cents?
Yeah, this is my 2 cents for penises. You got a tuna can, and then you got a Pringles can.
Pringles can is still ginormous.
No, Pringle can is the fucking hog.
Yeah, why
A
wouldn't you
tuna
go?
can versus a Pringles
Well, the
can?
tuna-
Those are your only two
Yeah,
options.
what about like hot dog? Something normal.
No,
Hot dog.
I'm not talking about normal penises. I'm saying these are the two extremes.
So you only want the best or the worst.
Yeah, it's like I love tuna,
You love Pringles.
but I love Pringles, and you get a lot more Pringles. If you dipped Pringles into tuna, you'd have a lot more Pringles left over. Pringles and tuna does not sound good.
Nope.
Unless it's cheddar. Cheddar Pringles and Pringles might sound pretty good. Sorry. I'm going into my own world right now. He's giving me a very disgusted look. Why you?
I just don't really know what's going on right now.
Moist
I'm just
Monday.
kind of along for the ride.
Moist
It's Moist
Monday.
Monday.
Well, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
It's pretty insane because I thought I would at least know it was happening.
I'm surprised they didn't tell you actually.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I found out when he asked me to be the best man, and then I was like,
That's probably why I didn't tell you.
I don't think anybody knew before he asked me.
So
I was like so shocked. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, wait a second, what? Like,
no,
I was like,
I
so,
still
like-
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was like, so like, just what is going on?
So 2 weeks prior, 2 weeks prior from now, I was at the bachelor party, and I talked there. I was like, I don't know, I'll probably do it the week I get back. Just the idea of like, oh, I miss her.
Because he
Yeah.
did talk about he wanted to do it like the week before he left, but he was like, it would suck if I proposed and just left you alone for like 4
5
days.
days, yeah.
Especially if she said no.
Right. Well, then I
And
was
she's
just
inviting
I would
people
just
over to
move
play
there.
Monopoly.
So also,
So did you invite people over to play Monopoly?
Yes.
did I ever tell that joke on the podcast?
did for the
okay,
Canada
did I?
Oh,
episode.
like the way that.
No, I made the.
I was thinking of the game of life.
No, it was the game where I talked, or to you, I made a joke of like, it's not cheating if the money's funny, and I'm like,
Money's different.
and she keeps inviting people over for Monopoly.
I don't think I've heard that joke before.
I've made that joke to you before.
Okay, but congratulations, freaking awesome. Now let's move on. Let's wrap up the episode with a different style of topic.
Right.
This was Jacob's idea. Jacob actually prepared something for the top podcast.
Yeah.
I think you got so excited to talk about
Wait,
this.
so let's call this one an Izzy's Insights, so we can use that.
Oh yeah, this is
Well-
now officially in Izzy's Insights. That was the perfect timing.
Yeah.
Even
And it was
though
a
they'll-
perfect moment of the song too. Just like burp, burp, burp. All right, so this segment is about our dream blunt rotations.
Yeah, dream blunt or joint rotation. Who would you want to be in that circle of freaking passing that freaking green lettuce?
And we
Devil's
said
lettuce.
5 to 6 more people, because that's still a big rotation. Really, you think a rotation would be like 3
4.
other
But-
people.
But
yeah.
if you think about like a circle, because I've been in
And,
I've been in circles.
Allegedly, 2 joints going in the circle. I'd say.
Oh, 2 joints. Okay, so we have all
Two
drafted-
joints would be like 8. I would say you can healthily pass a joint between 4
It depends
people.
on how big it is. My
Well,
list is
we're also,
6.
joints.
also we're
I-
saying
oh.
dream blunt rotation. So
Yeah.
that's
Blunts
longer.
Blunts are
Blunts
bigger.
All right, so we're all going to go around. Let's start with Izzy since this is your segment.
Yeah.
No
we're
way.
We're going to go through your entire list. Who would you want to be in your dream blunt group? And also let us know in the comments or send us an email, moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com, who you would want to be in your dream blunt rotation.
Okay. I'm going to differentiate between my definitelys and my maybes as well.
Oh, you have 2 separates. Okay.
So I have
3 definitelys and 3 kind of maybes.
well, my list is 6 people, so,
I have 5 definites, two others.
You have 7?
damn it. There's
2
probably
others.
there's probably so many people I forgot about. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys talked about them.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was like, duh.
Okay. So my 3 definites from the get-go, Cheech and Chong.
So is that
Is
one?
that 2?
No, that's 2.
Cheech and Chong.
I counted them as 2 different
Okay.
people.
So you're thinking Cheech and Chong in their prime or Cheech and Chong right now?
Now, honestly,
Oh,
if I'm
they're in
going
their
to be
prime.
honest, like now.
You can maybe go like max 20 because you still want old Cheech
Yeah.
and Chong.
Oh, dude,
They're great.
I mean, that's a great
Just
answer.
perfect.
That's
They're
a great
perfect.
answer.
Because you don't want them when they're like movie stars making
But,
their
like-
own movies. You want them like later
No,
when
they're-
they're
Kind of
you want gray
grimy.
hair. Yeah,
They're fucking stoners. dude.
because especially
And like
Chong,
you know that they can pack a fucking bowl, you know that they can roll you the greatest blunt that
they
you have
would
ever
roll
smoked.
you the best.
because how
joint.
well do you
And
know
they'd be
Cheech?
fun.
'Cause
Not as well, but I follow him on TikTok. So I've
Oh my God.
I've
Okay.
learned
Have
about
TikToks?
yeah,
I
they're
know
both
Cheech
on
was-
TikTok.
Okay, because I knew Tommy Chong
Yep.
was.
And
That's
then
a great pick.
my third definite is Seth Rogen.
Sure.
Whoa, Seth
Because
Rogen.
he can
Okay.
throw a
Weed.
pot.
So you're going weed icons.
Those are my definites.
Okay.
My three definites are weed icons.
Seth Rogen's great because he just
because also he's funny. He
And
would
he's
have
got the-
good ass stories to tell you.
you know, he's got the laugh.
He's
and-
got good stories. He's got a great laugh. He's got good hobbies when he's high. Have you seen his pots?
It's great.
They're fantastic.
He's launching weed accessories and weed pots and
Really?
weed.
No,
I didn't
he's
know
got-
that.
You
I knew
never
he
seen
made
it?
pottery.
It's all
Yeah.
for
great
it's all for
passions.
pots.
It's
Oh.
so much fun. I love seeing successful stoners.
Dude, and he's an icon. Okay, so that's already a great group. Can you
So those
imagine
are my
that?
three that I'm just kind of going to group together. So my fourth is Margot Robbie.
Whoa.
Okay.
Damn.
I think she'd be fun.
That
She's
would be
fun.
really fun.
She also, because she has a story, she has a life experience.
And she's been in a lot
and
of
I
shit.
think she's a
And
cool person.
I think
And
she's lively.
I think
too.
so too. And
She's
I think
the new
she,
Barbie. So
I would love to talk to her about that. I'm
But
not
seeing-
going to lie.
But like even like Suicide Squad interviews, she seemed very fun.
But then
in a
Wo-
group.
She's
Wolf
got
of
a
Wall
lot of
Street,
shit.
like,
She's got
yeah.
a lot of shit under her belt.
Dude,
She's
that
a
would be-
talented person.
that'd be
worked with
fun.
Tarantino recently. Yeah.
Whoa, really?
And yeah, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, that's
Not good.
awesome.
I
Not worth
love it. It's one. It's,
You didn't like that one?
It's
movie?
Not
maybe
worth
my
it.
favorite Tarantino.
I've watched
Damn.
it twice and I hated it both. The
You
second
hated it?
The second time I didn't mind it.
How? Why did you hate it?
I did not like it the
She
first
doesn't
time.
like the timing of it.
It's so slow.
It's shot like a
It
western.
is
I mean,
so
Tarantino movies are long and slow.
Well, some are very
I
fast, though. Pulp Fiction's
I love
fast as fuck.
Tarantino. Tarantino is one of my favorite directors, but I hated that.
Maybe
I
my
haven't
favorite
seen
of
it, so
it.
I can't.
You can borrow ours.
Okay, I'll give it a watch.
My fourth, Melanie Martinez.
Oh, is that the
Okay.
is the
She's
singer?
a singer.
Yeah.
She was on X Factor, and I
Okay.
have loved
Oh.
her since X Factor.
Okay.
She's had a lot of
Damn.
shit go on in her life,
Yeah.
and she just recently changed her music style. She's wild. She's
I don't
super
know-
cool.
You're pulling out plugs that I was like, whoa.
I don't know.
She's super cool.
You started off like very
Classic.
obvious,
Yeah.
and then just okay.
Because her, I don't know if I'd want to smoke with her.
I would, because I think she would be the kind of person who would pull you aside and be like, I have this really cool story to tell you.
Okay. Most of mine are story
Or
based.
what about secrets?
Her, yes.
I'm
yeah.
sure she would be like, let's get high until secrets.
And then my fifth, I don't think a lot of people are going to know who this is, but it's a nostalgia factor.
Uh-oh.
Andy Leo. I have to smoke with Andy
Who's
Leo.
Andy Leo?
You know who it is.
He's the lead singer of Crown the Empire.
Whoa,
I have,
okay, I know
I
who he
have
is.
loved
Yeah.
this man
The
since I was
Hispanic
12 years old.
The Hispanic singer, right?
And yes,
Yeah.
and I've
'Cause
watched
there's
him
a white
smoke
one.
weed
Yeah.
on Twitter since I was 12, and he has always loved it. He's always talked good about it, and I want to smoke with him.
Okay.
I
That's
think it
that's
would
a
be
good
really
poll.
well, and I think it'd be really fun to smoke with somebody who I was like, I loved you for 10 years,
And then just, really
Crown the
talk
Empire was my
music.
band for literally 10 years.
That's
they were
crazy.
my
Isn't that
number
a weird
one.
emo to be your band?
I mean,
That's what
I en-
Jacob says all the
I
time.
enjoyed Crown the Empire,
But well, no.
10
Crown of the
years,
Empire
though.
was probably
They
in my
were- they were,
fifth. They were in my second tier of
Yeah, they
best.
were-
They were I can't think of what my second would be.
I mean,
Crown the
they're-
Empire was so
I mean,
unbelievably
their
my
logo
number one.
goes in
Yes.
all the rest. You know what I mean?
No,
they're-
they were always on my list, but
I
they were in
love
the
you.
second half.
I
of the
don't know
list.
them that much.
I love them so
Man,
much.
that's a good list.
And
You surprised me with your
thank
list.
you.
So I figured you'd go with the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't pull Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking about Snoop. The only reason that
It's
I did
so
not
obvious.
The only reason I didn't put Snoop Dogg on my list is because I think I would be too nervous.
Sure.
I think his weed would get me too high,
Well, and
and I
also-
would get too anxious
He
about
would-
being around
Snoop. I've heard stories where it's just he keeps rolling.
Yeah,
them.
it just-
and
Yeah.
it's just you just
but
go,
I can
Jesus
do that.
Christ.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
I
a
can do
two-pack a
that
day.
shit.
Yeah. No, dude.
With blunts.
I smoke a lot of fucking weed,
With-
Jacob.
No,
No, but
like,
Snoop Dogg weed,
Imagine
too?
No.
always smoking a blunt.
That's the thing, but that's the thing is I'm saying I think he would make me too anxious.
Yeah.
Where
Damn.
Cheech and Chong, I feel like they would be like,
More casual.
yes.
Yeah, that's a
wanna
good
go-
fucking list.
I want to go yours next.
You want to go mine next? Okay. So my first has already been taken.
Okay.
My
Seth?
first is Seth Rogen.
Yep.
No way.
Because I love.
I considered him.
I love Pineapple Express.
Yep.
I
Right, he
just,
probably
He's a
did-
cool ass dude.
He probably was one of your more early weed person
yeah,
icons.
because Pineapple Express is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
He's incredible. I love his laugh, and I just think he's a nice casual dude.
Yep.
He's not.
He's got cool hobbies.
He's not too loud. He's not too. He's just kind of chill.
Also, like he has stories, but I don't think he would overrun the conversation.
No, he
Also-
would just be
because
like,
that's what I've worked on. Where I think Snoop Dogg would override the conversation.
you think Snoop? I think
I
Snoop's
think
a
he'd be
quiet.
quiet as
I think
shit.
Snoop's quiet.
I was gonna say
Really? I
also
think
Seth
Snoop-
Rogen.
I think
his
Snoop is-
laugh would just make you.
It would be awesome.
No, it's one of my crowning achievements that I'm 80% positive I've made him laugh because he retweeted a video of us.
Snoop?
No.
My
Seth
favorite,
Rogen, yeah, Seth
my
Rogen.
favorite TikTok is what would happen. It was just a dude. It was his face, and the caption was, "What do you think would happen if you found a spider, and every time you found it, it would laugh like Seth Rogen?"
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
All right, number 2.
Number 2, this might kind of shock you because my first pick was kind of quiet. This next guy is really loud, and I think he would dominate the conversation, but it would be just so fun, and that's Bert Kreischer.
See,
No.
he was a definite no on
Scary.
mine.
really?
He
You
was a
think it-
definite no for
you
me
think
too.
it would be too much?
No, 'cause
Too
he was
scary.
He was in my like list of like people I
Me too.
consider, and it's like an absolutely
think
not.
too
I
much?
considered
Yes.
him and Tom.
Oh.
And both were no's
no,
for
I
me,
didn't
yeah.
consider Tom at all. I just considered Bert because I just think
I believe it. I get
think
it,
would
though.
be so fun just to have that one person that's so loud and ridiculous that like I also
He can fill the silences.
and also I just feel like because he laughs at everything, I could say something stupid and he would do his like he would do his crazy
Or
laugh.
just his.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? He laughs at everything. So that's why I want him in the
That's what he
group
sounds like.
because like I feel like if you're smoking a joint,
I
he
would love him at the table next to me.
I feel
If
like we
the
should be
conversation's-
smoking a joint right now.
We probably should have, but
Yeah,
also
it's fine.
So then next on my list, this guy's also in Pineapple Express,
Okay.
and it's not James Franco.
No.
No.
I have a guess.
No.
Bill Hader.
Oh.
What was your
fucking
guess?
Craig.
My guess was
Craig.
Michael Cera.
Oh my God, no.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera I would not want to
I
smoke
don't think he's in
with.
Pineapple
I think
Express.
He's also not. Yeah.
Oh, is he not? I was
No.
thinking of just the other.
No, I was
Bill
thinking of
Seth
Craig,
Rogen has been
Craig
in-
Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
he's
I
awesome.
bet he would be.
But Bill
Daryl.
Hader.
No, Bill Hader would be a good
Bill
person to
Hader,
smoke
because Bill
with.
Hader is also a really funny dude, but I feel like he's also kind of quiet.
Yeah.
And also, I picture his character from Pineapple Express where he's like testing out
Being
the
a
wheat, and he's
dumbass,
like,
yeah.
and he's like, I feel like a slice
Those,
of
like,
butter
weed-
slowly melting on
Okay.
a big old pile of flapjacks.
But also, do you know who Craig Robinson is?
Yeah.
Is he the guy with the glasses?
No, he's
No.
Daryl from The Office.
Yes, I think he would have been on your list.
Oh shit!
That's what I was gonna get at.
Yeah.
Daryl is my favorite Office character.
He would be a
Damn,
good
really?
I
person.
love that
He
man.
would be a good person
He
on this
would be a
list too.
great
I did not
person on this
consider him.
list.
He would have been good.
Yeah, because
No,
dude,
I
they
didn't even
smoke in
think
that.
about
They smoke
him.
in Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
He's No, he's my favorite Office character.
That's
No,
crazy.
so when I thought of him, I was like, "Oh, you probably."
I did
would've-
not even think about
but
that.
He would have been good on your list.
He's the spokesman for Pizza Hut now. Like they do like old retro style commercials.
That's
All right,
good.
so my next one, you might not recognize him by his name, but you know who he is.
Okay.
Thomas Lennon. He's the
Yes.
he's the main guy in Reno 911.
Yep. I would think he would be Tom Lennon. Yeah.
Tom Lennon.
I think he would have been fun.
Dude, he is. I don't know.
He wrote Night at the Museum.
Oh,
If that helps.
Dude, he's kind of. I mean, he's obviously big because of Reno 911, but he's also not in a lot of other things.
But he's in everything for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
where
he's
he
like a
just plays
smaller
a
character.
wild
You would
gay
recognize
character.
him.
I kind of recognize
he
him,
But
would
like
be-
off of his main photo, you wouldn't really either.
but I recognize him from the eyes.
He would be
Sure.
so funny.
I bet he would be a
He
fun
would
one.
be-
That's a good one.
He would be good. So I got two more.
Okay.
My next one, I think a lot of my list is like people that would be quiet, but this guy would have good stories, and I think it'd be really fun. Daniel Radcliffe.
I thought about him too.
Interesting choice.
I think that would be fun.
I agree,
Getting
though.
like little stories from him
Because
would be so
I agree.
fascinating.
I picked him because of
I thought
Swiss
of him.
Army Man.
Well,
Yes.
also after Harry Potter, he
Harry-
got fucking
But
weird.
that's what's cool. Like I want to hear.
Horns.
And like
Swiss Army
a
Man,
funny weird.
Horns,
Yeah.
He got
I
funny
forgot about
weird.
Horns.
He
But
got like
Weird
not
Al.
problematic
But
at
I would
all.
love to hear like how he broke out of the role of being such an iconic character
As
But
a
then also-
child,
but then
too.
Also, I feel like he would just be kind of just like chill, and he's like,
yeah, I don't
let's
think
fucking-
he's somehow not full of
yeah,
himself.
just quiet. And then my last one, I just had to do it because I'm a big fan. Dave Grohl.
Sure. That's
I
a
just
great
think,
one.
I just think he would be super chill in that group.
I think so, too.
Obviously, it's fucking Dave Grohl, so he's kind of a bigger personality, but I think he'd be chill too. And that's my list.
a good
I
one.
think it's a very all over the board list, but I think it would be a fun group.
See, I think my list is way weirder than both of yours.
Okay, I'm
I'm
excited
really
for your
excited
list.
for yours.
I think mine's interesting. Okay.
All right, so Jacob's dream blunt
Rotation.
Here we go.
And I just added my maybes because they're
you might as well,
two
yeah.
really good people. All right, number 1, Florence Pugh.
Whoa.
Obviously.
No, but also
Obviously.
Not
Not
only
obviously,
is-
no one's brought it up yet.
not
Jacob
only is she
loves
crazy
her.
hot and crazy talented, also I bet she's great at smoking
and
weed.
I bet that she is the coolest person to smoke weed with,
Yes.
and that makes me so mad. Florence
That
Pugh
makes you
is
mad?
No, but
She's my top
kind
celebrity
of,
crush, yeah.
Kind of.
I don't think you talked about her in Celebrity Crush.
Really?
No, not back then. I have since.
a new-
I've
Florence
mentioned her
Pugh
since.
has all. I feel like since we've been together,
What's
has
the most
been
recent
Jacob's.
thing she's been in?
Wait, she was just in that Harry Styles, Chris Pine one.
Oh, that-
Sorry, darling.
Oh, I had never
Oh
saw
yeah, the
that.
one that people really fucking hate.
Because he
something
spit.
darling, right?
It is.
She's also in Marvel now. Midsummer.
I bet she'd be cool as shit
What
to
was the
smoke
really
with,
big
though.
thing?
Dude,
she
it's
was
kind
in
of crazy that
Midsummer.
you're starting off with
something else, yeah.
a girl.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any in my list. I was trying to think of one, but I couldn't.
You had Melanie.
You had a few.
And Margot.
Yeah, you
Yes,
had two.
Margot's a good one too.
I was trying to add a girl in mind, but I couldn't think of
Yeah.
any.
I have-
I'm sure there's so many I'm missing.
I bet she'd be cool as shit to smoke
No,
with, though.
that's the other half.
And, like, that's the thing. I would love to have her in her house and be like, please smoke my weed.
Yeah. All right, number 2, Duncan Trussell.
Of course he's picking
Yeah,
this
I
motherfucker.
fucking
Nope, yep,
love
yep,
Duncan
yep, yep, yep,
You
yep.
just like the way he talks, dude.
No, I also
and you like
lo-
his stories.
He's smart.
He's like one of the few people I'm on his Patreon. He's like the only person where I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
willing to give you $5
You're
a
not
month.
even on my page.
Exactly. That's how much I love Duncan Trussell.
He
Duncan
does.
Trussell is also from Midnight Gospel, if anyone else knows that.
He's been on-
Great
he's
show.
been
This
on,
is actually the second time that I have discussed Midnight Gospel today.
Oh.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow. He's been
My
on Joe
bartender
Rogan a
brought
few
it up
times.
today.
Yeah, he's Joe Rogan's old friend, and also I just love his solo podcast,
I've
Duncan
never
Trussell
listened.
Family Hour.
I've never listened to him on Joe Rogan. You
They're
told
fun
me.
because they're stupid.
And they get like, don't they get like crazy high and
Yeah,
just discuss
and like
crazy
if you
shit?
don't love like Joe Rogan stuff, a Duncan Trussell episode's good because he's so wild.
What's
And his voice is great.
don't
Yes.
they? Doesn't he have it? What's his own thing?
Duncan Trussell Family Hour,
and that's
Or-
like a really cool thing.
yeah, he interviews just people he wants
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
All right,
That's I knew you were gonna fucking.
No,
you're
mine-
just picking your favorite.
No,
people.
I
no,
wasn't
my number 3 is
expecting that
gonna
one,
blow
but
your
that's
guys'
good.
mind, and you're both gonna be annoyed and choose him. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Jeff Goldblum's such a good fucking
Why?
choice.
What do you mean? Why?
What
It's
do you
Jeff
mean
Goldblum.
why? Jeff Goldblum.
He's the
I
fucking
understand
fly.
who he is. He would
Jurassic-
make me anxious.
No, Jeff Goldblum's one of the
he
coolest
would
people
make
to
me
exist.
so
No, Jeff
anxious.
Goldblum is-
Exactly. He's one of the coolest. That would make me
No.
so
He's
fucking
so
anxious.
inclusive.
No, but he wouldn't make you anxious
No.
because he would talk to you.
You don't think so?
And he'd also be kind of trying to fuck all of them. Like
Yeah.
it's
I
just
would
how
be
he
fine
talks.
with that.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'm
that's
saying
how he
that,
talks
like,
to
I
people.
thought he would make me super anxious.
No, Jeff Goldblum
have
is
you-
very cool.
I've heard stories of him at like parties, and people will like come up and talk to him, and he's
He's
like,
got riz.
"Oh, nice to see you again."
Yes.
and
No,
like,
he's also a
yeah.
jazz pianist.
Cool.
He runs a jazz piano
dude,
show.
that's a good
once a
fucking
week in
pull.
LA. Yes.
Can he be my 7th? Jacob has 7. Can he be my 7th?
Oh, I think, dude. Can you imagine a hodgepodge of all wars? And
I'm
it's just
still
like,
saying mine's
It'd
the
be
fucking
wild.
best. All right, you ready for number
Jacob's
4?
so competitive. Of course, he has to be the best one.
I know.
Jamie Foxx. How
Oh, okay.
fucking fun would that
Jamie
be?
That's a good
Foxx.
one.
Jamie Foxx is one of the most talented men in Hollywood. He
I
was,
was just talking about-
actor, musician, comedian. He's
I was
a
just
great
talking
He's in
about
my,
Baby
one
Driver.
of my favorite movies.
Just talking about Baby Driver yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
No.
Oh, and also, dude, he's in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
He'd
no,
have great
Motherfucker.
stories, too.
Yeah, he's the motherfucker.
No, he's one of the most talented people.
And he's, dude, I feel like
And he's
also
hot as
And I
shit.
also feel like he would be chill.
Yeah,
he'd
no.
be kind of a
so
quieter,
all of
chill.
these people, they would be able to share stories without being overpowering.
You don't
being
think he
ego.
would talk too much?
No,
No, I think he
I
would-
feel like he plays characters a lot.
I'm
that
saying
talk too
all
much.
4
I
of these
guess.
people, I think, would be pretty fucking like you would each
Where
get in shit.
You'd each be able to
Just trying to make each other
conversate.
laugh. Yeah,
and
all right.
it's not people overpowering.
Because number 5, I'm gonna say in his prime, Mel Brooks,
Mel Brooks,
the greatest storyteller there ever was.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, I agree with that one. And, I get
then
that
you
one
could
being in
ask
yours.
him- so in his prime, yeah.
Yes.
Damn, that would, yeah, that, there's so many cool stories.
Yeah. No.
'Cause all the movies he
He's
was
my
making.
favorite old Hollywood person.
Oh, dude, because he was breaking down walls,
no,
like
doing
with
insane
race
shit.
and
Also,
culture.
not
and
to fucking
religion.
mention, he fought in World War II. He cleared a concentration camp.
Damn, I didn't know he was in the
Yeah.
military.
Yes.
Holy fuck, dude.
No, coolest man
Jacob's
alive
talking
right
about
now.
this too much.
Number 6, a wild one, Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Why?
You would bring Lizzo in this?
In your dream
I
blunt
mean,
Do you
rotation?
not want to smoke with Lizzo?
No, I do, but I'm saying she's probably not a part of my dream blunt
I think
rotation.
Lizzo would be so
I don't know much
much
Because
about
fun.
her.
I would put Doja over
Doja
Lizzo.
Cat?
Personally. I
Lizzo-
love Doja.
Lizzo
Really?
100% over Doja Cat.
Really?
Smoking with? Yeah.
I think Doja would be so unhinged. It would
I
be
don't
so
want
entertaining.
entertaining. This is such a chill night.
Yeah, he wants a chill night.
No,
That's true.
This is like happy and just.
Lizzo would be
Fun
yeah,
story.
no,
I just
she'd
thought of
be,
one I
she'd
wanna
be a
add to
really
mine.
fun person.
All right, you
to
ready for
smoke
my
with.
seventh? Obama.
No, I almost put him on my list.
Would be fucking great.
Here's the thing.
No politics talk, just stories.
That was the
Yeah.
only reason I
Yes,
did not put him
that's
on
fair.
my list, is because I was like, he would talk about things that
I don't
I
think
am
he
not
would.
smart enough to understand.
No,
I don't
think he
think
would.
Obama would still talk
Obama
politics.
was my next one that I
Damn,
would have put
I didn't
on
even
there.
consider that.
Yes,
That's
that's why I didn't tell you,
fucking
because we were
nuts,
saying
dude.
like
Because
descriptions.
Can you imagine being like, yeah, I've smoked with the 44th
So
president?
for me, it's not even like the idea that he's president. I think he would just have such
A cool
good
dude.
fucking
Dude, he's a cool
stories.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Also,
and especially because like
Holy
what
shit.
now? Like
No,
he's already
no,
been the
he's just
president.
chilling.
so
dude.
also part of my list is the idea of that he would look up to Mel Brooks, I think, and Mel Brooks would look up to other people. I think it's a good
Yeah, everybody.
circular.
And you got two people. Yeah, everybody's just
different
like.
people would be blown away by different people in this
That's a good
circle.
point.
So
You really thought
no,
about
mine wasn't
yours.
just a list; it was a group.
He's the one that brought this idea to the table, so
I
he
still-
had he had
no, I
way
created the
more planned.
list.
This
when I
morning,
brought it up.
Sure he
maybe
did.
last night he walked up to me and he was like, "Hey, have you thought about your dream blunt rotation?" I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, 'cause
no, not
Just
really."
to prepare it. I do want. When you were talking, I thought of one more to add to mine.
okay.
Just because I think maybe Prisoner of the Moment and the new season just dropped. Lil Dicky.
That would be a
Yes!
good one.
Yes,
Lil Dicky.
and Brain as separate characters.
Just
I
Brain.
believe in that.
You wanna smoke with
I
Brain
believe
separate?
it. I would have. Yes. Are you kidding?
Just Brain.
Yes. I think Brain is so chaotic and fucking stupid. I think he's the best parts of Little Dicky.
would be fun too.
Lil Dicky
because
would be a good
he would
one.
No,
get
that's a
ridiculous,
good
but then
one.
also I think he would be kind of quiet too sometimes. Yeah, because he knows how to be loud and obnoxious, but then
does.
sometimes he goes, "Oh, let's just kind of listen."
Yeah.
Yeah. But
'Cause
also, I
his-
think season 3 drops the day we're recording.
No way.
Yeah, I think it drops tonight.
No,
Which
his
I
music
love that
is
show.
fucking insane
Yeah.
and so wildly talented. I bet he would be the coolest person to smoke
Oh,
with.
That's a
and
good one
also
for the
he
list.
smoked with Snoop, so he can tell me the Snoop stories
Yeah.
without having to smoke with Snoop.
Without being
'Cause
nervous
that's
about Snoop.
scary.
Yeah.
Which, dude, that's
I'm really surprised none of us had him though.
well, that's because
I didn't want any icons.
It was
but
an
like
obvious
he is
choice.
the icon.
Yeah.
It was obviously
I
Him and
did
Cheech and Chong.
icons.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but Snoop was the first one I thought of.
Right.
But I was like, I don't know if I. And then I also was considering some people from Trailer Park Boys. You know,
I don't know how cool they are in real life.
just because they're kind of iconic with smoking, and then Snoop was on that as well. And
I'm surprised neither of you put Donald Glover.
He was also on my list.
He was on my
Childish.
list, but I thought he would rather be
He was
too removed
also
or
on my
too
list.
forward.
I think he'd be too nervous.
or
you
too
think he'd be
forward.
nervous? I think he's a lot more confident now
See, that's what I,
I
don't
mean,
know.
probably
Yeah.
at this point, I'm thinking
after
of like
Atlanta and everything.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of there was just a story today that I saw about
the movie Community.
So I sent you stuff.
no, not that there's a movie coming out.
You didn't know
6
that?
seasons in a movie.
I think I knew that. Well, I
haven't
knew
started
the
filming
idea
yet.
of it. I don't think I knew it was confirmed. But I saw a tweet today that Donald Glover got the confirmation that his hire on 30 Rock was a diversity hire.
Wow.
From Tina Fey. She told him, yeah, it was a diversity hire.
Interesting.
But that changed his fucking life, though.
Yeah,
And
but
him
I'm
and
saying,
Tina Fey are good
but
friends.
like also, and I'm glad that she told him. But like
Yeah.
that's an interesting.
That
I
is
bet
very
for
interesting.
him, who is a very accomplished person
and
that has got
accomplished before 30 Rock. Derek Comedy is one of the
has
best
got
sketch
to
comedy
be
comedy
groups.
really
Yeah.
interesting to hear. Like, oh, that's still what you thought
Yeah.
of me.
But also,
Huh.
he got hired really young, I think, for
Yes,
30 Rock.
he was young.
Because then he was young
I
on
mean,
Community.
I was
And,
like, I feel like he was young on a lot
No,
of the
because he
stuff
was a
that
young
he
stand-up
did.
artist too, getting specials.
Yeah, because I think his first stand-up, he was like 21. Like,
I bet.
I
Yeah,
thought
like,
he was like 16.
no.
he looks like he's 16.
Does he? Is
I
that
mean,
what it-
his first stand-up, like, he looks
As far as
super
I know,
young.
the youngest stand-up that I know that had a special is Eddie Murphy, who was almost on my list as well.
Eddie Murphy would be a good pick, too.
Yeah.
What about Bo? When was his youngest?
Bo
Shit, he might have been.
He was like 17, wasn't
yeah,
he?
he might have because Eddie Murphy I think was 19.
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
I-
he was 17.
Yeah, because
That's a good
his
point.
latest one was when he turned 30, and that
Yeah.
was like years
I would
later.
love-
I
And
don't
he
know
said, like,
specials. 'cause
Here's the thing.
He is
No, but he
not
has
on my
albums.
list.
Bo was almost on my list, but I was like, you're too introspective.
Yes.
You would make
No,
me
he
too
would-
like holy shit, the world is ending.
No, but have you seen it? Have you seen Bo Burnham there's like an interview with him and a bunch of other comedians, and they're all good together.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
The thing about Bo
they're not
Burnham,
smoking.
That's mutual respect, kind of, where I would be so scared of saying the wrong thing around Bo.
I was
and
gonna
also
say,
we're
but
like-
also I have
the thing about Bo Burnham,
Obama on my list.
I think you have to catch him in a good mood.
That's fair.
I think he can be one of those people who like kind of like Colin, where like if he's bad, he's the worst.
Who
But
also
if he's
listens to
good,
this.
that's fine. I love you, Colin. You're the love of my life.
Yeah, she's talking
But,
about
like-
Colin Farrell.
this is about our
This is about
engagement.
Colin Farrell.
But I'm saying, but it's that kind of person where like it's if they're bad, like they're not happy,
It's not
like
fun,
it's
yeah.
not fun.
But if
and
they're
like
fun, it's the
feeling it.
best.
if they're good, like if they're like, oh, I'm in a good mood, it's going to be they're just like your favorite person. And I feel like that is who Donald Glover is. That is
Bo
the
Burnham.
Bo Burnham. Yeah, you're thinking Bo Burnham.
and Donald Glover, honestly.
kind of
Yeah,
both.
probably kind of both,
If I'm
yeah.
gonna
I
be
have to pee
honest.
again.
Well, we probably need to wrap it up.
God damn it.
But
Because-
yes, that's kind of the thought that I had with those kinds of comedians.
Sure.
It was a fun thing to think about. It took me a while to think about my list. But that was
I'm surprised you put Bert Kreischer on yours.
I am too. That's scary.
I want to do shots with him. I don't want to share a blunt
I would
with him.
love to do a shot with
I
Bert
just think
Kreischer.
because everyone else I picked would be kind of quiet, and I
That's
picked
fair.
him. I
Would.
picked him just for his laugh because I
Yeah.
guarantee if you got high enough, I could say something. And if I made Bert Kreischer laugh, you know what I
Very
mean?
fair.
Like, you know what I
That
mean?
would be an
That would be
accomplishment.
so. Even though he laughs at
Same with
everything.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
Those are two iconic laughs.
Exactly. I just wanted to laugh because if you're smoking, you're
You
laughing.
can get that laugh from Jordan though.
But this has been the freaking Moist Monday podcast.
Hope you
we
enjoyed.
appreciate you guys listening. Happy freaking engagement.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's what this episode was about. But
Right.
there's so many freaking
Yeah.
chaos.
Congratulate us or tell us your dream blunt rotations at moistmondaypodcast
Or
at
say-
gmail.com.
Or tell us that you want to marry Jacob. That's
Or
fine.
say that you don't
Sure.
like Izzy.
Yeah.
Because apparently some people don't.
A lot of people don't like me.
Which
Get
I don't
fucked.
I don't get it. People think we're together.
Yeah, I know.
I
people
love
think-
that. What's your ship name?
Racob? Rabub?
Have you
think-
told them our hashtag?
Oh, no, I actually did want to talk about this.
Wait, what? You can say a
So
hashtag?
You need to make a wedding hashtag. So
And
my
you've already thought of it.
front runner is get jizzy with it.
Jesus.
'Cause
You
we're
can't
Jacob
put-
and Izzy.
You can't put jizz in it.
But like hashtag,
Thank you.
But I love it.
yeah, hashtag get jizzy with it.
Because there's a song called Get
Get
Jiggy.
jiggy with
There
it.
you go. Will Smith.
What's
yeah.
the other one?
Well, there's the wanky wedding.
Don't do
We
that.
don't have a name for that either.
Or the white wedding.
well, that's the
Why?
one that.
I mean, you got to play
No.
that. You got to play that song.
No, we will not because everybody does.
It's
What do
lame.
you mean everybody does?
I'm from a family of people with the last name White.
And they've done it?
Yes. The Billy
A
Idol
white
White Wedding.
wedding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, do a cover of it.
No, we're
then.
not. It's no. If I'm gonna do the song, it's gonna be the Billy Idol version.
Well, as your best man, I'm going to slip it to the DJ.
no, we're not. I don't even know if I want
Also-
a DJ.
Jacob's not going to have any dance songs.
I'm not dance songs.
I thought you said you hated dance songs.
Oh, those songs. No, I'm not gonna do Cupid Shuffle
The
or
Macarena.
or whatever
Electric
The chicken
slide.
dance.
step to the left
Why?
because it's
That is
stupid.
the
It's
Cupid
fun.
Shuffle.
That is not the Cupid Shuffle. The Cupid Shuffle is to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now kick,
the
now
same
kick,
song.
now kick. No, the other one's like one hop this time. It's stupid.
Those
Same
are
song.
the
It's
same
song.
They are
song.
not.
It's the same song.
I guarantee you it's not.
I guarantee it.
I will
Okay.
bet you unlimited
Please-
amount of money.
Please look it up. I put
I'm
it
not looking
on
it up.
I burned a playlist for Beth my 4th grade year.
I know for a fact
and
it's
I
not the
for
same song.
sure put that
Well,
song on
before
there.
we get,
Cupid- okay,
before
I-
we get in a heated
Cupid
argument.
Shuffle. It is Cupid Shuffle. You dumb bitch.
Okay.
How stupid is she gonna feel in 10 seconds when I
Well,
look up
we're
Cupid
not gonna-
Shuffle?
He's on my
We
side.
gotta end the episode, guys. So we'll let the listener. No, you can't play. We're good. Copyrighted. This is
Completely different song. I am. Is this now step to the left? No, it's not. Completely different song.
Now kick, now kick.
Do your thing, do your thing.
What's the other one then?
I don't know the name. Cha Cha Slide, you dumb
Cha-Cha
fucks.
Slide.
Yeah, you owe me a goddamn apology.
And
I really don't think I do. If I'm gonna be
well, and also
You are so wrong on
dance
that,
songs.
though.
Dance songs suck, but I want them at your wedding
Nope.
because I love dancing.
You didn't know what the Cupid Shuffle was, did you?
Why are you so mad at me?
Because you yelled at me.
I love how this is.
He's started it.
And you continued it.
Why are you not mad at him?
He lit a match. You threw a gas tank on
The
this.
engagement episode there's been so many fights happening, and it's all my fault. So let's forget to end you there. Thanks for listening, Moist Monday Podcast. Make sure you send us an email, moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Moist Monday Podcast. Happy engagement. Let's fucking continue the fights off camera.
Stay moist out there.
Bye bye.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.
Oh,
So you're gonna bust out the bare feet. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why? You don't want to be part of Wiki Feet?
No, I think it's gross. And like, if people are gonna see my feet, I want them to pay for it.
Okay.
If I'm going to be completely honest.
Pay for it. They're fine.
People are into weird shit.